Before we get started, this video is a walkthrough of my digital Easter egg scavenger hunt built inside the Biscuit. I edited this down so you can follow along step by step without all the extra downtime. In this video, you'll see how we use the Biscuit, a captive portal, hidden messages, Steganography, and decoding tools to create a puzzle that hides information in plain sight. Make sure you subscribe and join the Discord if you want to be part of future workshops, demos, and community experiments like this. All right, everybody, it's time for the digital scavenger hunt, and this is collaboration with Hedge. So I like manipulating those. I ended up making a one-way chat relay with the Biscuit. I've done it for other devices too, with the Bruce firmware and other firmwares. But I made a broadcaster. My idea for the broadcaster is you broadcast a portal with a message and a link. Usually I use it for dark web stuff. I say, hey, join this chat room at this time, at this hour. Here's the key to get in. I broadcast that message and then take it down and then see who comes to that chat room. Like that's what I use it for initially. I didn't do it this way this time. I wanted to start a digital scavenger hunt. So with that said, if you go to your Biscuit app right now, anybody in chat have a Biscuit app right now? I want to see if anybody will follow along with me. Go to your Biscuit app right now and go to Wi-Fi and go to attack and scroll down to captive portal. And then when you can browse, like you could download captive portals, stop until you see GhostStrats and Hedge puzzle. You should see it somewhere. It's right above my GhostStrats portal relay chat. It should be on your apps right now. Now, you could preview it, so you know it's not like this a virus I'm putting on or anything like that. I recommend not previewing it. What I recommend doing is downloading it and then broadcasting it and kind of pretend as if you were just setting up a digital scavenger hunt. And I want to see if anybody else sees it. So you're going to download it. You're going to broadcast it. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes of people that do want to broadcast it, download it to their Biscuits and broadcast it and then follow along. So I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes. Once you do that, you should see the captive portal. I'm going to put it on the screen right now. All right, so for people that are following along, if you get to this point here, your Biscuit would broadcast this captive portal. And this is what it would say. This is the Biscuit puzzle. It gives you a URL to a link. And it says good luck. So the whole idea of this puzzle is to get the final message. So what you would do is check out the link, right? So we're going to go ahead and check out that link right now. It's a Proton file link. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, it's a cool looking background I made for Biscuit. So as the purple and stuff, I mean, this is cool, but is this really a secret message? Does anybody see anything weird about anything right now? Does anything jumping out at you right now? Is something like, hey, that seems a little weird, or hey, is that something? Anybody notice anything right now? I'm telling you, you could see it right now on the screen. I'm just curious to see anybody in chat notices something different or weird. Correct, the file name. Okay, what does this file name mean? Let's copy it. Now, we're going to use AI because it's okay to use AI. Let me go ahead and use AI. I'll let it decode it. All right, let's hit this. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it decodes. Look inside for message. That's what it says decoded. So it's using hex. And that's how I encoded that. So that's this look inside for messages. That's what this means. So what could that mean? Look inside for message. So let's go back to the image. Let's see if we can notice anything else. Proton image. Anything else? What do you think I should do right now? So the message was look inside for message. What should we do?
Yeah, so look inside. What inside of what is the question, right?
Yeah, what should we do? What would you guys think I should do right now with this image and with the little instruction that we just got? What do you think we should do? Inside the image properties or something? All right, I like it. So let's download it, right? Zoom's a good idea, but let's download the image. All right, I already downloaded it earlier, so that's why you're seeing this. So let's go to Files. Let's go ahead and show you these files. look inside. So there's a couple ways, and I'm going to help you here. So we're going to open this image in a text editor. And then because you can hide messages, and believe it or not, you can actually put malware and viruses and stuff inside images and malicious code. So I'm not doing that here. I'm using it for a digital scavenger hunt. So we're going to look inside this image by opening it up in a text editor. Now you saw me download the image, and I want to make sure I did the right one. Is it 9 o'clock? Yeah, for me it is. So this is the one we just downloaded. So you guys know that it's not pre-planned or anything. What is pre-planned, I guess, but we're going to open this in a text editor. You could do that. You hit open, open with Notepad. I'm going to save you time. It's at the bottom of this. I'm not going to, because this is a giant file, and you're going to notice this is such a big file. But eventually, wait a minute. See if we notice anything. How big is this thing? I want to like slowly go.
There you go. You're creeping to the bottom.
Yeah, so you're gonna notice in a second. Do you notice anything funny right now? Does that look familiar at all? Or
Oh,
it's an image.
that was weird
within an
looking.
image. You guys see it here first. Imageception. Image inside of an image. There's the Mona Lisa, and if you scroll down, you got a bunch of jumbled stuff. So right now, there's two messages here. You got one jumbled up thing you can't read, then one thing you can read. And then a couple dots on the bottom. I can tell you right now, the dots is just a signature in Morse code. There's nothing, not part of the cipher here. So this is a visionary cipher. So the way you decode a visionary cipher is there's usually a word. So with Caesar ciphers, I think it's like you shift a letter only 5 to the right or something like that. But this is different. You shift the letters with a word or phrase. Now this one is a word. So the riddle, there's a riddle here, and the one word answer to the riddle is going to help us decode this visionary cipher. Now, for people that are following along, we started with a broadcasted portal that had a link. It led us to a Proton shared file. The file name said "Look inside me." We looked inside the file. We opened it within a text editor, and we found this. So just to keep track of where we've been. So we need to decode this, and we need somebody to help figure out this riddle right here. So anybody know the answer to this riddle? And Geeky, if you want,
To decode the message, you need to find the key. The answer is within me. I am the pause before belief, the question beneath the obvious, and the line between what is shown and what is true. I notice what repetition tries to make invisible. I separate meaning from suggestion, signal from noise, and intention from appearance. Without me, the hidden remains ordinary, and the false resembles truth. With me, symbols speak, patterns reveal themselves, and influence loses its disguise. I am not knowledge, but I decide how knowledge is understood. What am I? And then there's another line below that.
Yeah, that's just we'll decode that one later. That was just
Yep.
throw you off. That's a little like throw off decode. So I'm giving you a hint that that's not necessary right now.
Yep. I got you.
What I'm going to do now is there's a special site that helps you decode ciphers, and you can put in the keyword and help you decode it. So right now I'm going to put this website on, and once we find the key, we can put it here. But that's the cipher that's the one we need to decode, and then this is the plain text. So if we get this right, you'll be able to read this. So does anybody know the answer? I'm gonna look at chat because I'm not looking at it right now. Did anybody get the answer by any chance?
As kind of like the password to crack this code that Ghost and Hedge are putting in front of us.
All right, so we're gonna cheat. Let's use AI. Maybe AI can tell us maybe what it is. Let's see if AI can figure it out. So let's go ahead and say decode, and let's give it the permit. Okay.
Skepticism.
Discernment.
Zombie Joe says skepticism.
So I like that one too. So let's see. So AI is telling us right now discernment. So I already know the answer, but let's see if it works. Like if we use actually, let's use Zombie Joe's answer. So can I copy this? Just Control V. Forbidden. So no forbidden characters. It looks like that didn't work. Nope. Wait a minute. Anybody notice something when I put that word in there? So you get the message.
Uh-oh.
Now it's in plain. Now you can read the message. So the riddle gave us a key. The key decrypted the Visionaire cipher, as you see here. So multiple layers with this scavenger hunt, but we did it. We found that out. Well, we've cracked the code here. And I don't know if you could see this geeky or not. I mean, let me try to put this in a. If you could see it geeky right now, but I'll leave it up there.
Yep.
Then I can tell you right now, the bottom, why the screen's catching up for him. I'm just going to decode this bottom part for you. It's Moss code, and it's only there to throw you off. I think it's part of the scavenger hunt. It's just my signature. So I'm going to go ahead and get ChatGPT back here. Code that.
Morse, it looks very similar to Morse code, doesn't it?
It is. And as you guys see, safety is an illusion. So it's Morse code for safety is an illusion, but it's all dots and stuff. Like, how cool is that? Do whenever you're ready, and then we did it. We'll celebrate now.
Here we go. Here is the decoded text. Congratulations. By the way, I just because I'm a big nerd, take a look at the encoded text, and you see how we have one big long word right at the beginning. And we know it's one big long word because it ends in a period, right? And so if you kind of analyze what you decode, you can kind of learn how to decode things faster. Anyways, congratulations, you solved it. The message was never truly hidden. It was placed directly in front of you, waiting for someone willing to look beyond the surface. The world around us is filled with patterns, symbols, signals, and details that most people overlook because they appear ordinary. Awareness changes that. When you learn to observe your surroundings, you begin to notice what others dismiss and understand how easily something can remain unseen without ever becoming invisible. Hiding in plain sight is not always about deception. Sometimes it is about moving with purpose, understanding the environment, and knowing when to stand out and when to blend in. Stay aware, question what feels familiar, and never stop sharpening your perception. The more you learn to see, the more difficult it becomes for the world to keep anything hidden from you. That's awesome.
Thank you very much, Geek. And
Yeah.
he's right. You're right, by the way, about finding those patterns. Now, people they might not have like a riddle to solve or something like that, but they could pick up on the word is big, and there's only so many words in the English language or whatever language that fits that many letters. And then you could start guessing, and then you could start seeing patterns, and that's how you can start decoding things. Like, people use that to break these systems. Now, it's harder with a Visionaire cipher, but it is possible. I mean, that's how, I don't know if people are aware of the Cicada 3301. There's a lot of decoded pages. That's what people do. They try to use things to find ways to decrypt these messages and hidden things. And there is tactics like that to do stuff like you just said. He noticed, he picked up on something. He goes, oh, that looks so familiar. Like, this is kind of making sense. Now you see it side by side. That's the reason why I'm pasting it the way I did, so you guys could see. But all in all, you guys did it. So we started from the Biscuit app. There was a captive portal with a link. You open that link, and it was an image with a funny file name. That funny file name said, hey, look inside me. Okay, to do that, we downloaded the file, and we examined it. We jumped ahead to just looking at it in a text editor. We went through the text editor, and we skipped all the way down until we saw the Mona Lisa, an image within an image. And we saw a riddle, we saw a cipher, and we saw a couple dots. Then we answered the riddle. It took us some time. You guys found the answer. AI helped us a lot. But regardless, it was the next step to decode the cipher, and that's how you guys found the secret message. So it was multiple layers. Now, and then the dots we decoded is just my signature, safety is an illusion. But this is a message hidden within an image. So this is steganography. That's how it works. Hiding things in plain sight. You just saw it firsthand tonight. It's hidden in this really cool Biscuit background I made. Now you can download this background right now for your computer if you want. I made this for them. made it for Hedge, and yeah. So it's just I'm trying to show you like it's thinking outside the box, looking around you, and you don't have to be invisible. You just need to know like there's a ways to hide things in plain sight, and just to be aware of that as well. And that wraps up this walkthrough of my Easter egg digital scavenger puzzle built inside the Biscuit. This was filmed in front of a live audience during one of my workshop live streams with Kind of Geeky co-hosting, so huge shout out to him for being part of this. If you want to be part of future live demos, workshops, and community experiments, make sure you subscribe and join the Discord. That way, you'll know when I go live and you can actually participate in the next one. In this video, we manipulated a captive portal, broadcasted a hidden message, followed the digital scavenger hunt, used Steganography, hid a message inside an image, and decoded it with online tools. The whole point of this exercise is simple. You can hide things in plain sight. You don't always need to be invisible. Sometimes the real skill is awareness, understanding your environment, and knowing how to recognize when something is trying to communicate with you. Huge shout out to Hedge for collaborating with me on this project. Make sure you check out the Biscuit Shop. The Biscuit Pro and Biscuit Ultra are some of my favorite Wardriving tools, and I highly recommend checking them out if you're into this kind of stuff. Also, shout out to Proton Drive for hosting the files for this puzzle. I've been using Proton for a long time, and if you care about privacy, secure file hosting, and keeping your digital life a little more under your control, definitely check them out. I'll leave my affiliate link in the description. Using that link helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. And if you want to directly help support what I do here, consider becoming a channel member. It helps me keep building projects, making educational videos, and bringing more useful and hidden tech ideas to the community. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep questioning what you see, and remember, sometimes the message was right in front of you the whole time. And as always, remember that safety is an illusion.